Hi, this is Nikki Woods, and we're going beyond the studio on BlackAmericaWeb.com and the Tom Joyner Morning Show with Tony Grant, Grammy-nominated musician, actor, all-around Renaissance man. How are you?
I am wonderful, wonderful, absolutely fantastic.
Now, I know your history.
Yes,
I've
I
been
hope so.
I've been around long enough to know that. But for people who don't know what you used to do, tell us a little bit about you and how you got to this point, and then we'll talk about what you're doing now.
Well, I started out in musical theater,
Yeah.
working in plays like Good Man Is Hard to Find, Mama I'm Sorry, things of that nature. Michael Matthews days, back in the day when it first got started. And I went from there and I got a record deal with L.A. Reid and Babyface and the group As Yet. And I was doing both, back and forth. I would go from being out of the country to coming back into the States and then going straight to the stage. Going straight to the stage to do a play, and then I'd fly right back out and go do a concert with As Yet. And from there, I ended up being one of the first artists signed to Aftermath, which is Dr. Dre's label.
Mm-hmm.
And then I continued to keep going, and I met Mr. Tyler Perry while I was in a play backstage when he was homeless. And he said to me, I love your work. I would love to work with you one day. And I said, just give me a call. And he did. And I've been working with him ever since. It's been like 14 years now.
Isn't that awesome?
Awesome.
Awesome. I love that. And you are now on Love Thy Neighbor on the
Yes.
OWN network, and you have new music coming out. Tell me about working on Love Thy Neighbor.
It's a fantastic experience. It's nothing I ever dreamed of. Mr. Perry is a genius. He's brilliant. God has given him an amazing gift and talent that it really supersedes, I think, anything we can anticipate with working with him.
Mm-hmm.
He's very quick. He knows what he wants, and comedy just seems to come to him naturally, as well as a message behind it. His personality is just always he's prepared for the joke.
Yeah.
Always.
And doesn't mind being the butt of the joke, which I think most people don't understand about him. He doesn't mind, receiving some of that.
Right. He doesn't mind because as you're telling your joke, he's about to flip your
Right. That's true.
Yes.
That's very true. So tell us about your character.
My character Philip is he's retired Army guy with 2 children. His wife passed away, deceased,
Mm-hmm.
and he finds a liking for this young lady Linda, and he hasn't dated or done anything in 16 years because of his wife.
Right.
But he likes this young lady, and he doesn't really know how to go about expressing himself to her. He doesn't really know how to deal with a 12-year-old daughter who's starting to have her female situations. And so she helps him out, but that causes him to really be fond of her even more. But there's another person in the picture that she's fond of.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody thinks that he's really ill with her, but everybody's in agreement with her dating me, but she's not giving me the time of day. So I kind of had to push the envelope a little bit before the season ended. And then we look forward to the next part.
Right. So you're not giving us any of that. The next
Nah.
No. So how close to someone, because you've played, and I've seen you in quite a few plays, and I've seen you on Love Thy Neighbor. So how close or how difficult is it for you to play such a wide variety of characters?
It's not. I don't tell too many people this, but I'm going to tell you.
Okay, tell me this.
When I was a kid,
Yes?
I've always been a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Okay, we love that. Yes.
Always. So when I was a kid and they had Drew Pearson and Tony Dorsett and Roger Staubach, well, my brothers were too busy chasing girls, so I had to play by myself. I played all 22 men, offense and defense.
And back then, we have personalities now, but back then we really had personalities.
I didn't have a choice. I grew up in the country in North Carolina.
Uh-huh.
So I had to figure out how to keep myself occupied. And that was one of the things my mother always said, figure it out. Figure it out. So I went outside, grabbed the football, and I threw it in the air, and I commentated. I was the commentator. I was the wide
Play by play.
I played by play. I did it all. So my imagination was always very, very wide. So this kind of comes easy.
Very good. I write. Oh, we just lost the lights. I write. I Oh no, that happened.
Uh-oh.
I write fiction, and people are like, "Well, where do you come up with these stories?" And I was like, "I was a really good liar when I was when I was young. I would just create
Yes.
all of this in my head."
Yes. And sometimes I ask God, am I lying? Am I really lying, or am I just being creative?
As an adult, we're being creative. We're not going to even say that we're lying. So you also have new music out, so that part of it hasn't ended for you. So tell us about the new album and what's different. What are we going to see now from Tony Grant?
Oh wow. I'm actually, it's called Access Granted. I'm letting people come inside of what makes me tick. And most people think it's, entertainment, but it's not. It's family. It's family, it's world issues, things that I really, really, truly care about. Um, and the song is called Access Granted, where I allow people to just come in and see what's inside my heart and what's on my brain. And it's really love. I love people. I love God's people. I love my family. I love my children. I love being creative, and I love delivering some sort of message that's going to inspire others,
Right.
because I had grandparents. My grandparents and my mother inspired me tremendously in my life, because I watched them not talk about things. They just went and did it. They got it done. And nowadays we talk a lot. I've been out here in LA, and a lot of talk going on out
A
here.
lot of talk. A lot of
So
talk.
yeah, I'm all about getting things done and letting people see what's inside of the mind of Tony Grant.
That's awesome. That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Well, congratulations. We will continue to watch.
Thank
and
you.
so where are we going to be able to access? I know the new music isn't out quite yet, but how can we find out about that?
Well, no, my publicist doesn't know this yet, but she'll find this out today. I've had two record labels step to the table, and they signed me. One of them is very big. It's Universal. Universal Records is very big, and they're they're very, very excited about being of having me with their family. So I can't really say right now where it's going to come out at, because they're offering me a twofold deal, and I'm really truly excited about that. I may end up having my own label, so that would be a good thing, and I can help other artists as well.
This is breaking news.
This is breaking news. Nobody knows this stuff.
So then you have to promise to come back once you know about album dates, and we can listen to some music and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. I definitely will come back. This is wonderful stuff. And I'll come back for free. I love that. So
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Tony Grant, we appreciate you so much. We'll continue to watch on Love Thy Neighbor, and we'll look forward to an update on new music.
Well, also look forward to this. I'm coming out with a movie called The Last Punch. I'm the lead. It's a Muhammad Ali movie coming out during the holidays, during Christmas holidays.
Really?
It's called The Last Punch.
I am a huge Muhammad Ali fan.
Wow, you're going to love this one.
Okay.
This is an amazing movie. I'm not playing Muhammad Ali. I'm playing James Cornelius, which was a friend of Muhammad Ali.
Right.
That's who the story is about.
Yeah.
James Cornelius. And
awesome.
They picked me to be the lead in this movie. It turned out fantastic.
Awesome. So when you say during the holidays, what does that mean?
It's going to come out around Christmas time.
Okay, that holiday. There's a lot of holidays, Tony. That holiday.
I'm sorry. Right, that holiday.
Okay.
That's what we're anticipating. But, we hope that it will come out soon. It's a really, really good movie.
All right. Well, I look forward to talking to you about that too then.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Tony Grant, thank you so much. We've gone beyond the studio on BlackAmericaWeb.com.